Hello everyone. Today we will look at Go slices and some basic internals of the Go slices, which helps us in writing or using Go slices very effectively. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll start by creating main.go file and we'll rename this package name to main, and we'll create a main function. And okay, there are two ways to create Go slices. One is using the var keyword, another one is using the make function. So var and the variable name, I'm giving it as SL, which is slice, and the type of the variable, which is a slice type. So if you might be already knowing by now that if you do not declare size here, it means that this is a slice. If you declare a size here, then it is an array, typical array. And this is one way of declaring a go slice, and another way of declaring is using the make function. So slice and with the shorthand notation, which creates the variable as well. I'll use make, and what are we trying to make? We are trying to make a slice, so which is int, and next we will declare the capacity of this int, which I would say 3. I mean the length of the int, not the capacity. Then next the capacity, which is 3 again for now. So what is the difference between capacity and the length? Okay, let us say the capacity is the maximum capacity that it can allow, and the length is how much of that capacity is being filled. So suppose if I say if I declare the capacity as 3, that means all 3 will have some default values inside the slice. Since this is an integer, it will fall back to the 0. So in Go, each and every data type will have a default value by itself. And now we have declared this slice in using the make function. We will look at let's try to fill it up first. I would say, since we have the capacity of this size 3, I would say 0 equal to 1, and then I'll create a copy of these two variables, slice 1 and then 2. Let me give it as 2 and 3 here. Okay, so our slice is full right now, and now let's try to print the slice, which is SL. Let us see what happens, and we will run this, and it is printing the slice. Now there is a way to create a sub slice, or we can take a part of this slice and create another slice. For example, in this case, let us think of taking the index 1 and 2 of the slice and create another slice out of it. So to do that, we will have a very simple way of doing it in Go, which is let me call a sub slice, and I would say take the slice from index 1 until its end. So that means the sub slice will contain the values of uh, index 1 and 2 from the slice SL. So let's try to print the sub slice as well now and see what happens. Let's keep on experimenting and see how does things works. So now if you see here, you can see from index 1, which is 2, the value 2 to value 3 till the end of index this slice. So now the theory here is a slice is just a structure which holds a pointer to an array, which means that the slice SL is having a pointer inside it, which is pointing to an array variable of size 3. Okay, so that is what it is. So this is the theory, and we'll try to prove it. I mean, like with this sub slice, when we say subslice of slice from index 1 to the end of it, it means that subslice of index 0 is actually pointing to slice of index 1. So let's try to prove it. So how do we prove it? Let us see. We'll comment out this code, or we'll remove this. Okay, we will say subslice. Let's try to print the address variables of these indexes and see if the both are same or not. So I need index address of SL1 in this case should be equal to address of subslice 0. Let's try to print these things and see. So the pointer here, and we'll say we'll print it in next line, and I will say SL of 1. Let's copy this line and see subslice of 0. So the subslice is actually pointing to this record here. So subslice of 0. So let's try to print and see what it prints. So if you can see here, both these variables or the sequential memory allocations are actually pointing to the same memory locations. So what is the conclusion here out of this experiment is slice is a container of array, and it has a pointer to the array within itself, and when you create subslices out of a slice, it actually points out to the original slice. Okay, so this is the conclusion out of this experiment, and that's it for now, and looking forward for your comments, questions and feedback. Thank you.